Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video, which is going to be a review on the Morphe Fluidity foundation and the concealer. I also have the powder, which looks like this. Now the foundation retails for $18, which for me I feel like is a good price range, and it's not too expensive. It's also not like super cheap, but honestly there's a lot of drugstore foundations that are hitting the $18 mark, and I'm just like,
when did drugstore become so expensive? Like, so expensive.
Now this foundation for me lasts on my skin about 10 good solid hours without breaking up around my nose area and two very like fine wrinkles that I have on my forehead. And then it also lasts about 10 hours before it gets oily on my skin. So for me, 10 hours is a very good wear time. 8 hours is okay. 10, you're starting to be like really good. Anything over that, I mean, obviously is amazing. And it's nothing that gets like super oily or like super cracked up and like my foundation's fading away. No, it just starts cracking around my nose area. But I have that issue with all foundations, so it's nothing like crazy. I just like to time, you know, the amount of time it takes to start cracking and all that. And it gives me good 10 hours, which I personally love. And I find that I like how it looks on my skin and how it goes on my skin over the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I have been using this nonstop with this foundation, and it's like my favorite combo lately. It gives me such a good matte like canvas and evens out my skin and fills in my pores, so my face looks very, you know, how can I say it, very smooth, especially in my forehead. Sometimes it's very hard to get a good foundation to fill in those pesky lines that I have, and it cracks right away. This foundation gives me 10 hours, and I mean right now I can't even see any of the lines or wrinkles except this one, obviously if I move my head this way, but usually this one in the middle, I have one that's more prominent and super intense. And this Poreless Putty primer along with this foundation like just gives me a blank look to my forehead, which girl I am loving. Moving on to the concealer. This is available in 31 shades and it is only $9. So I think that's a very good price for the concealer. Definitely affordable in my opinion. And I'm going to show you guys very quick their old concealer, which I hated so much. I hated this concealer. Compared to their new concealer, the packaging's different. My color shade is different, clearly, as you can see right here. Now, this concealer was a very like dry, thick formula that I did not like at all, especially in my under eye area where I have a lot of fine lines. Again, you know, I'm an old lady already. A lot of fine lines, and this concealer emphasized and it broke them apart, and it just looked ugly on my under eyes. Now this new one, girl, I am really liking this concealer. And remember that these are my opinions and my experiences with these products. I bought them with my own money. I am not here to tell you guys like, oh, go buy them. I'm just giving you guys my experience with how these products worked out for me. I know there was so much drama around these products, but I feel like lately, what product doesn't have so much drama that, you know, still sells out like that? I feel like now the trend is to have drama around a makeup launch so that you can, you know, sell your product. But anyways, this concealer, I would say it is more of like, I wouldn't say it's like extremely full coverage, but it's like medium to full coverage, leaning more on full coverage. Yeah. So like right in between of the medium stepping into the full, or the full going back down to the medium. It's like right in between, like the perfect finish for me. I like how it blends out in my under eyes. I have a problem with when sometimes if a concealer is a little bit full coverage, it moves my foundation or it will start to crack right away. I don't have an issue with this one cracking in my fine lines, which I love. and I can appreciate because I have that issue. And I mean, there's nothing I can really do other than just deal with it. So as far as the concealer goes, I like it a lot. I would repurchase it if I am to finish this up, as well as the foundation, because it just worked so great on my skin and I liked it. I have oily skin and I love a very, very full coverage look, very matte. You will see in the demo portion of the video that I do apply a lot of foundation, and that's how I've been doing it now because that's just the finish that I like. The more the merrier for me. I know not a lot of people like to apply a lot of foundation. I do. So just letting you guys know. Now, as far as this powder goes, I feel like this was just a waste and they shouldn't have put it out because it does give a like intense flashback, which is why I didn't want to wear it today, because I was going to be taking pictures and stuff, and flash photography, this gives a lot of flashback. It's not a powder that I would use if I'm going to be taking pictures. I'm only using it up now because obviously I already bought it, I already have it, and I didn't want to go through the hassle of returning it and all that. So this is their finishing powder. For me, I feel like this is not a powder that I would like to finish off my makeup with. Not only because of the flashback, but because it doesn't really feel like it does anything for my foundation. It doesn't feel like it really sets it that well. And I like a setting powder that I know my foundation is going to last long. It doesn't add longevity to my foundation either. So yeah, this is definitely a no-go for me. The foundation definitely lasted me less time without getting oily when I use this powder. So again, I feel like it literally just does nothing other than just give you flashback. And the only good thing is like it's very smooth and finely milled, but come on, I need something better than a powder that's just smooth and finely milled. So I feel like they could have done without this and they would have still, you know, it would have still been amazing. The launch of the foundation and the concealer. Yeah, just honestly a waste of product. They have 15 shades available and it is $12. So there's loose setting powders at the drugstore that are much cheaper and they worked much better. So I'm just gonna put it that way. Powder was a no-go for me. Foundation, concealer, very much so liked. Now, if you want to see how these products apply and how they go on the skin, let's get right into the demo. about this foundation now that you see the completed look and how it went on. I personally really like the foundation. Now I did mention that I do apply a lot, but that's just how I like it. That's just how I like it now that I've tested it out enough to see how I like to apply it, how much I like to apply it, and all that good stuff. So foundation, concealer were a yes for me. I personally like them and they personally worked out for me great. Powder, a no-go. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I do want to say this makeup look is coming up. It will be up after this video, so be on the lookout for that. If you guys don't get your notifications from YouTube when I upload a video, make sure you follow me on my Facebook page, Instagram, or Snapchat. I always let you guys know when I upload a video. Like literally, I always post when I upload on all 3 places, so you can just follow me in one if you don't want to follow me on all of them. Let me know if you guys have tried out this foundation concealer. How did it work out for you? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Are you just not interested in these products? Let me know in a comment below. Thank you guys so much for watching. And like always, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.